And we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. And everything is going to be all right. We talking about the strain that money can put on a relationship tonight. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, here it is, the Daily Go Getivism Show. Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. It's time for us to get this thing popping, and we are going to do that with no further ado. So, let's get into this thing. Hold on, I got a little something that I gotta do. I got a little something, a little something I gotta take care of. And then we're gonna get it popping like that. All right, here we go. Wait, hold on, just a second. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's get it popping. All right. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This is the daily Go Getivism Show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is going to be all right. So check it out. The strain, the gift, and the curse that money can put on a relationship. You know, if your relationship is based on how much money one makes or how much they can provide, how much one can provide for the other, it's honestly not an unorthodox thing. It's not something that most people can't relate to. It's probably one of those things that most people can relate to, but most people don't want to cop out to. Nobody really wants to cop out to saying that I really only messed with somebody, I really only got with somebody, I really am only with somebody because of the money that they have, the money that they provide, the money that they give, the way that they take care of my kids. But it's a reality. And people do put that into the mix of when they are talking about choosing a mate or when they're talking about the person that they will stick in there, hang in there with the longest. What up, Stacy White? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate me some you. Yeah. So, when it really all comes down to it, money drives a lot of people's relationship. Now, I think that that's a weak foundation to build a relationship on, but in all reality, it may just come down to, hey, this is what I need. Everybody has bills, and everybody wants to take vacations, and everybody wants nice furniture, and they want a nice car to drive, and they want a nice big house to live in, and they want the heat on, and they want the lights on, and they want to be able to plug in their electronics, and they want those electronics. The crazy part about it is, in my opinion, one of the big reasons that I think that building a relationship off of money is a weak foundation is because the distrust or lack of empathy or love that can come along with dating somebody just for the money. Now, just because you were interested in somebody because they had money, it doesn't mean that you don't like them. It doesn't mean that you don't love them. It doesn't mean that you won't kick it with them. It doesn't mean that you won't fall in love with them and have a really, really pleasurable, loving experience with them. It doesn't mean that. But the likelihood of it being built on a foundation of finances kind of minimizes the chances that you will build it from a healthy, loving foundation. Now, what if you don't care about love? What if you don't care about love in a relationship? And don't try to act like everybody really cares about falling in love and being all deep and really, really being able to spiritually and romantically connect with your partner. Some people have given up on that totally. I know people who have given up on love in that way. You probably know people who have given up on love in that way also. It's not that hard for it to do. Excuse me. It's not that hard for it to happen. All that really needs to happen is somebody gets their feelings hurt. And you know how it is when people get their feelings hurt. When people get their feelings hurt, especially if it happens 1, 2, 3, 4 too many times, people start saying, well, maybe this ain't it. Or maybe it ain't for me. Maybe all men are like this. Maybe all women like that. These women, all they care about is your money. They gonna leave you when it runs out. And they don't really care about your love, your feelings, your family, the things that you want in your life. They want to treat you like a brother. It's right. I ain't no bum on the street. When I meet you, then I will greet you. And I made sure that you was eating real fine. Whipping the brand new thing, and it was mine. Yeah, but I let you have that and keep that. And all I needed from you was a little dedication and a little bit of love. And I wanted to be there way high above the clouds of me and you on the wings of love. You understand what I'm talking about? I ain't trying to be that man who trying to be nagging. But when I saw you was dope and I was bragging, got me a fine one, got me a dime one, I'm going to be... All right, check it out. See, here's the thing about all of that. Cats out here, especially younger cats, they are concerned with having themselves a baddie. I need me a baddie. I need me a bad B. Well, I don't know. Because back in the day, you was able to get very pretty girls without having to pay a bunch of money for them. But let's say you are the type of dude who leads with your wallet. You're the type of dude who leads with your wallet. Listen, man, I ain't hating. I'm not here to judge men on achieving the success that they want. And the success that you may achieve may have to do with the money that you make, or may have a lot to do with the woman that you choose or that you have. However it is, let's say you are the type of man who pays like he weighs. So the way that you attract women to you is you flash a little cash. And you give out, you know what I mean? You give out money. That's your thing. You're a provider. And you ain't gonna find too many women that's against it. They may tell you, some of them may tell you that just because you have money don't mean that you can run everything. Just because you have money doesn't mean that you can just do whatever you want and walk all over me and all of that. And that's understandable. But when it really all comes down to it, ain't no woman gonna probably turn down a decent looking dude who keeps himself up, who is willing, to pay a few bills and pay for a few thrills. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Hold on to your love. Be right back with you, man. We ain't gonna be going on. All right, let's go. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you're a dude whose money is long and that's how you attract women to you, then you're probably going to have good luck in the beginning. But will that luck extend? Because anything can happen to you in life. Anything can happen in the blink of an eye. You can lose your job or whatever your source of income is. Something can happen to you. You can get into a really bad accident. You can take a fall. If you was getting money on the streets, you can get knocked by the cops and be down. paying crazy exorbitant legal fees and whatever, and that might take your money, and it may take your money and your hustle, and you wind up going to jail behind the mess. So if you was getting money on the street and you ain't on the street no more, it's hard to keep the money on the street. See, people be thinking this hustling thing is real easy. People be thinking the life of a hustler is just, drug deals and bad bitches and nice cars and trips out of state, out of the country, lavish cribs that they don't get to chill in. This ain't an episode of Scarface. That ain't Al Pacino. That ain't Tony Montana and Manolo. Manny. It's not. So here's the thing. If you were getting money on the streets, and let's say you was getting big money on the streets, and you're not able to be on the streets no more, well, then it's kind of over for you. It's kind of over for you because somebody somewhere is getting money still, and they may be getting money when you're not getting money. So if you know that you got your girl by spending a lot of money on her or giving her a lot of money, and now you're not able to provide for her, what's going to happen? Even if she is loyal to you, even if she is faithful to you, even if she has been nothing but good to you, you're probably going to be nervous and scared and very insecure because you're not bringing it in the way that you used to be bringing it in. You know that you got her used to having, and now you don't have it to give anymore. And you're going to start thinking that she really still wants that life, needs that life, and is going to get that life. And you know that there's somebody out there that will provide that life for her. And it ain't you. And even if you wasn't getting money on the streets, let's say that you made good money, 6 figures, high 6 figures, not the low 6 figures, not the $100,000. Let's say you was upwards, you had like a real executive job, working for like an oil company or something like that. So you in the 7, 8, 900, damn near millionaire. You're close. You're dangerously close. You was getting money like that. You was getting pen charter money. It ain't hurting. You was getting, I don't know, BMW late model X7 money. It ain't hurting you. It ain't hurting you, that type shit. Well, there's always somebody richer. If, like a man, the way a man thinks is that if my 6 figure, if she could get close to my 6 figure self, what makes me think that she can't get closer to a 7 figure nigga? What makes you think that? Well, most men are going to think that way. Like, I got to keep her happy with the money. Or the same way as she found me at 6 figures, she'll find the next man at 7. Or his 6 might be higher than my 6. Let's say I make 300,000. She might find somebody who make it $500,000. Oh yeah, and that does make a difference. That's $200,000 more dollars. That's a whole 2 people's salary. Really. They'll be struggling with it. So when you talk about, the power of money in a relationship, the same money that could have attracted a woman to you could be the same money that took her away. And women out here robbing niggas. They been robbing niggas, son. And it's not always the man that's the one providing. There are plenty of women out here who have provided for men and wind up, getting bit in the ass for it. Ask Halle Berry, the late Whitney Houston, Britney Spears. They're not the only ones. maybe a little Mariah Carey. You know she had a lot more money than Nick. You know that's the one that she picked. Buddy picked her right from the vine. You understand? Her money was hers and it was mine. Not mine, his. You understand they had kids, twins. Yo, get in. But anyway, yeah. So it's not always the man who is providing in a relationship. And I only gave those celebrity examples because I know that plenty of people are obsessed with that kind of thing. Since they're a hot topic right now, Will and Jada, look at them. Look at them. Look at Will and Jada. Who had more money? Who was the money? Who was the big money in that relationship? You know Jada Pinkett ain't never really had no big movies. She had some alright movies. What was Jada Pinkett's biggest movie? Was it Set It Off? Was it Low Down Dirty Shame? Was it Jason's Lyric? Was it... Please don't tell me it was Menace to Society. She wasn't even getting money. It wasn't the Cosby Show. Bottom line is, Will Smith was definitely the alpha provider in that relationship, in that marriage, and still is. Still is. A lot of people don't know, but he talked about it in his book. When he went to go scoop Jada, she was out of show business and wasn't coming back. She was on her joint like, I'm going to just go back home to Maryland, buy me a little horse ranch, and you know what I mean? I'm going to just rock out like this. I'm tired of Hollywood. I'm out of here. He went and grabbed her back. He's been paying for that ever since. I don't care what nobody says. The God's been paying for that ever since. Hope he got what he paid for. Because he sure got something. I don't know if it's to his liking or to his benefit, but he absolutely is paying the price and will be for a while. But hey, everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their own thing. I ain't gonna hate on Will. I never liked him. And I definitely don't like her. And I don't like their celebrity. And I don't like all the attention that they get. And I don't like the fact that people be all invested in that old mess and don't even know what's going on in their lives. But when we talk about money, the bottom line is he was the chief provider in that marriage. Now, did he get her by having the money? I don't know. I can't say. I don't even care. But I can't speak on whether money was ever a factor in their marriage. You know, whether it made things better for them or whether it made things worse for them. But there was a time when they were considered to be a power couple. No? Wasn't there? I could have sworn there was a time when they were considered to be a power couple. So was Whitney and Bobby. So was Whitney and Bobby. It was considered to be a power couple. Things start off certain ways. I think it's hard to be a power couple without the money. Because don't nobody really care about the love that y'all have. Gotta be some money involved. You talking about a power couple, you talking about couples getting money. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, did Jay-Z attract Beyonce because he had money? Can't say. How about Oprah and Stedman? Who's the alpha provider in that relationship? It's a pretty easy one, right? That's a pretty easy one. But even at the lowest levels, money can put a big strain on a relationship that has a weak foundation. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been robbed by somebody that y'all was messing around with. Ever happened to you? It's ugly. Robbed you. Took your cash. Or depleted your bank account. You know, y'all may have had like a joint account with each other and they spent way more than they put in. And so here you are, life savings on damn near life support. Dead. Done. Depleted. Finished. Hurting for certain. And they like, well, it was my account too. It was my money too. But yeah, you ain't put no money in it. But you spent everything. Like when I put your name on the account, it was already $50,000 in there. You put in like 2,000. So we had 52,000. You ran wild. Talk about you bought stuff for me too. Well, I bought stuff for you too. I didn't need you to buy me $40,000 worth of stuff. And you ain't buy me no $40,000 worth of stuff. You bought me stuff that cost in the hundreds. And you bought and I don't know what you did with the other 40. But one thing is for sure, I ain't seen none of it. And I feel some kind of way. Well, like I said, even at the lowest level, money can put a strain on a relationship that's built on a weak foundation. If you got a with, and because of the money, you're probably going to lose a with and because of the money. I know, we don't want to think about it like that. We want to think that somebody's going to be the ride or die chick or that loyal brother. I mean, it sounds good, but the reality of the situation is that some people get greedy. And if you already facilitated the greed by giving up the money in order to get somebody, we're like, what do you expect the ending to look like? What should the ending look like? How should it go? Let me know. How should it go? Let me know. I said, how should it go? Let me know. You pulled out the money and let it show. You was peeling off honest, all kinds of grants and yeah, and it was a chance that you took and you took it and got booked. Now you can't get no money or a second look. You got another man. You got another friend. He's providing just like you did back then. But now you're locked down, can't be found, and can't even get no commissary. It varies. Yeah, actually, the story's kind of the same. Yo, she act like she don't know your name. The game that you kicked, things that you said, all of that shit is dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead, son. A lot of marriages. People think that most marriages break up or end over infidelity. A lot of times because of the money. People mess up the money. They messed up the money. Like it sounds crazy, but a lot of people take the position that, listen, I can get over you messing around with Keisha and them. Or you slept with Brother John and them. But you ain't have to take my cash and you gave up some ass. Make it like keep sweating, make it last. Money. If you study the divorce court statistics, you'll see that money plays a really big part in the reason that a lot of people break up. Marriages end. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We're about to get out of here in a minute. I just want to holler at y'all real quick on this Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. We're talking about money, the gift and curse of money in a relationship. The gift and the curse. I had money when I met her, and that's how I got her. Now I'm not getting no money, and now I don't have her. That was the bait that I put on the line. I caught the fish, but somehow the fish got back in the water, and I don't have enough bait no more. I lost my bait. The cola cream is kind of good tonight. Yummy. The reason that it's red is because it has beets in it. Yeah, the gift and curse of money in a relationship. When we really think about it. If you grew up in a 2-parent family, do you remember your parents ever having problems over finances, arguments, disagreements over the way the money was spent? Like, for example, did your mom or your dad ever go and make a big purchase that they didn't tell the other spouse about? Like sometimes a man will go out and buy a car or buy like a expensive item like a watch or something like that. Or a woman will go out and buy a crazy expensive item like some kind of Louis bag or something. Things that take away from the bottom line. Things that they may have agreed on had they had a meeting of the mind. But when you take the back door and spend money that's supposed to be agreed upon by you and your partner, you and your spouse, that's sort of like stealing. At least that's the way it's going to feel to the other person. But it was our money. But it didn't involve a we when you made the decision. What up, Mike Hawks? He says, how did it do that? How did what do what? Let's see. If I only knew the reason for your question. If I only knew the reason for your question. See, I'm unclear. But I know this. We're about to do these birthday shout-outs. Some people were born on this glorious October 19th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. We get number one out the box, Lamont Big Mont Collingmore Bay. Turning 42 years old today. And also Strength E. McIntyre, no relation. But what up, cuz? Happy birthday to you. And also Karen Roach, turning 43 years old today. And my Brie Trinidad, happy birthday to you. And Larice Brown, Brown. And also Key McIntyre, no relation. But what up, cuz? Turning 44 years old today. And my girl, Denise Porter, happy birthday to you. Go get her, Denise Porter. Go get her, Angie Phillips. Happy birthday to you. My girl, going all the way back to when I can remember. My girl, Carnessa. Turning 52 years old today. And also Charles Atchison, going all the way back to the 1982, 7th grade. My man turning 53 years old today. And last but not least, also 1983, turning 54 years old today. Danita Harper. My girl Danita Harper. Pooh! Happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious October 19th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen. You can get them with the money, but can you keep them with the money? When it goes down, nothing is funny. When you're scared that you're going to use the love. I said we're scared that you're going to lose your love because you ain't getting the money like you used to. You need a boost to your ego, and you ain't going to get it from that hoe, not from that fool. Yo, use the fool. Now, but you didn't have to get him the way that you got him, but the way you get him is the way you got to do to keep him. That's what they say. That's what the elders say. So that's how we play. And that's the best that we know. That's the way that is show, and that's the way the game go. You know, yo, you want to change the way the game is played. It ain't going to happen today. But maybe at another time. Maybe at another time. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another daily Go Getimism show. So listen, y'all be good tonight, man. Be careful. I know a lot of people be going out, they be partying. I mean, get their little party up. Peace to everybody who got paid today. Hopefully your pay will last until you get paid again. Instead of going home to your spouse or your lover and they find a way to wrench all the money from you. You know it can be hard. But don't be stingy, though. Don't be stingy, though. Love is love, baby. So, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Peace, y'all.